Welcome to this first episode of Mythology Time. Today we will look towards the Caribbean, specifically focusing on the island of Jamaica, home to the Duppies. Many Caribbeans view the word Duppy as synonymous with the words ghost or supernatural to refer to beings or occurrences outside the mortal realm. When referring to Duppies in the spectral sense, they can appear as human or animal manifestations of the souls of those recently departed, or appear as malevolent amalgamations of human-animal hybrids. For those wondering how Duppies come to be, or how one can avoid the fate of turning into one after death, there are many beliefs about the creation of Duppies. Some believe it is our actions in life that determine whether some become Duppies in death, while others believe any God-fearing soul will be spared the fate of transforming into a Duppy. But for the sake of time, I will focus on two beliefs that drew my attention the most. The first is the involvement of the ceremony referred to as 9 nights. For those of you unfamiliar with 9 nights, it is a ceremony often practiced within Jamaica after a loved one dies. Friends and family will gather to the loved one's home and celebrate the recently deceased life for 9 nights. The celebration will last all night and will include food, music, dancing, and speeches dedicated to the recently departed. If the person or their family are particularly religious, prayers to the Christian God will be frequently spoken in their name. While the celebration is largely believed to aid those closest to the recently departed in grieving their lost loved one, it is also believed by some to serve a second purpose. Some Caribbeans believe that once one dies, their soul is particularly vulnerable to Duppies and to other evil entities that would do them harm and prevent them from resting peacefully. So 9 nights is performed to show the recently departed how much they are loved and aid them in their journey to finding their final resting place. If not performed, some people believe their loved ones will grow malevolent in death or be tempted to remain in the mortal world by other Duppies, thus condemning their soul. The other belief for how a soul may transform into a Duppy originates from Obia, a religion that stems from African spiritualism. While not the same, think of religions such as Hoodoo and Voodoo. Within Obia, it is believed that all possess two souls, one that is believed to represent all that is good within us, and one soul that is an earthly soul. When an individual dies, the good soul goes to heaven, where its actions in life are judged by God, while the earthly spirit remains on earth for 3 days, tethered to their deceased body. Within those 3 days, the earthly soul is tested and tempted. If it departs from the earthly body, it will transform into a Duppy, to wander the earth and forced to tempt other souls to share its fate. However, if it remains with the earthly body and stays true, it will join the good soul in heaven. Now that you know the law of the Duppy, will you live your life in a manner to avoid this fate? Or will you join Duppies and share their fate in torturing all mortals and souls unfortunate enough to cross your path? This has been Mythology Time with James Reed. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.